Okay, Yoruba. I have been obsessed with wearing glasses lately. I don't know what it is. Do you get the vibe? I just feel like I look so smart with glasses on. And I have another one. Let me show you. Look at this. It will feel so much better if I have a whip on me. Period. Okay, let me go to Vogue.com to see the 2024 Met Gala. You know, one thing I hate about Vogue is they only provide the celebrity's name and who are they wearing. They don't give you any additional supplementary details or backstories about the outfit, because here's the thing, like I wanted to know what is the inspiration, like what inspired them to make this outfit. Then I have to do my own homework to look that shit up. That's too much for me.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
Fashion is a form of art, and art is very subjective, especially when it comes to this year's theme, which I'll give an introduction in a sec, but that kind of just leave it up to us how we're gonna interpret the outfits, and the interpretation can vary widely based on individual perspectives and aesthetic sensibilities. So with that being said, let me do a disclaimer. Let me get this shit out of the way. It is completely okay that we have different opinions, and just because I don't like the outfits that your favorite celebrity is wearing, that doesn't mean I hate them, okay? I probably don't even know them. Yeah, so if you have a different opinion than me, feel free. Don't be hesitant to let me know in the comment sections, because I would like to know your opinions. Okay, as long as you're being respectful. And now let's unpack what is this year's theme. Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion, The Garden of Time. Not me pretending this one has prescription, y'all. The forthcoming show has not to do with the Brothers Grimm or Disney, but rather the celebration of clothing and fashion so fragile that it cannot ever be worn again, and are thus Sleeping Beauties in the scrupulous archives of the Costume Institute. Per the Metropolitan Museum of Art, we're to expect a range of fashion on display dating back to a 17th century Elizabethan era bodice that embodies the beauty of the natural world, its fragility, and its inevitable decay. More modern, less delicate pieces imbued with the same spirit as the spotlight fashions will be showcased alongside them and broken up into three sub-themes: land, sea, and sky. So with that being said, we're going to see a lot of flowers, botanical garden, archives, tribute-paying ideas. It's going to be fun, y'all. So yeah, this has nothing to do with princess, because the other day I saw some comments on 小红书, some netizens were like, 这个跟睡美人一点关系都没有，他们会不会穿啊？ Nicole Kidman in Balenciaga. This dress is a combination of a black swan and a white swan, and I actually saw this on the internet. So basically this dress is an homage to the dress that Cristobal Balenciaga made in 1951, which I really appreciate that. We were not there when Balenciaga was the shit, was the legendary brand, was standing on the top of the fashion pyramid. Because here's the thing, when it comes to Balenciaga nowadays, people just associate this brand with some ugly shit. It's kind of just sad because everything had changed ever since when Alexander Wang took over this brand, became the creative director to Balenciaga. He introduced the sock shoe. And I really hate the fact that a lot of young people, a lot of young netizens, when they think about Balenciaga, they will automatically associate, oh yeah, this brand, they produces a lot of fucked up, ugliest shit. That's not the Balenciaga I know. And it's just gut-wrenching to see brands go like this. That also reminds me of Alexander McQueen. So if you know anything about Alexander McQueen, even just a little bit about this person, you would know that he was talented. He made Lady Gaga. Like, Lady Gaga would not be as famous, as successful as what it is right now without Alexander McQueen. But now, when you bring up Alexander McQueen to people who don't actually know about the fashion history, they will automatically just think about the ugly sneaker. Next, we have Kendall Jenner and Givenchy. And this dress is made by Alexander McQueen when he was the creative director at Givenchy in 1999. So this is definitely an archival dress. Is it me or does she look like a princess from Star Wars? She looks like a princess from some galaxy, not the fucking Earth, but somewhere. Honestly, I am loving this. She just looks like she doesn't belong to this earth. Lana Del Rey in Alexander McQueen. It's giving swamp witch, and I love how all the thorny branches are kind of just surrounding her. This is actually a tribute that they pay to McQueen's, I would say 2006 or 2007's collection. And to just fit the theme better, instead of using antlers, they were using branches. Yeah, Miss Lana here, she definitely understood the assignment. She definitely got the memos. Tyler in Belmont. This is absolutely bonkers and creative, innovative. I have never seen shit like this. A dress that is made out of sand. And do you see the handbag? The hourglass, which also has sand in it. So everything from head to toe, she's covering with sand. That is so cool. Wow. This dress is definitely bespoke and disposable. And by the time we're talking right now, the dress is probably already gone. Next, we have Olivier. That is cool. He's actually wearing himself. And why does he remind me of Megan?
Oh my god, that's so funny. Isn't it?
Emma Chamberlain and John Galliano. To me, she looks like another version of Swamp Witch. And do you see the thorns that is going around her arms? That looks so cool. Yeah, she's kind of inspiring because I don't know if you ever watched her videos. So she was a YouTuber who did vlogs that had no relations whatsoever about fashion. But for some reason, she just got famous in the fashion industry. She was endorsing Louis Vuitton and now she's wearing John Galliano. What was your secret, Emma? Just being white? Next, we have Kim Kardashian and Mason Margiela. It is absolutely breathtaking. No, literally, because I feel suffocating. Look at the fucking corset, Kim. Can you even breathe? You need to take a breather. Let's breathe, Kim. I actually don't have any problem with the dress. I like the silvery flower motifs. I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but they look very crisp and sharp. But can we talk about the pilling cardigan? Do we have to pick that cardigan? Because it really bothers me to see the cardigan is pilling. There's like pilling on them. I don't like it. And can we talk about the hairdo though? Whoever bleached her hair needs to get a death penalty. Girl, you need some PR packages from Kerastase or Moroccan Oil. Like, what the fuck? That looks so fucking dry. Next, we have Ariana Grande and Louis Vuitton. I don't know if you guys can see the holographic reflection on the bodice. That's because the bodice is made from mother of pearl. That's why it looks very hard. I hope it's bulletproof though. I'm okay with the dress. I don't hate it, not my favorite, but one thing about this whole look is she looks malnourished. And it's not her physique per se, because she has always been a petite girl from the get-go, and I would never attack her physique. It's the hairstyle for me. It's the bleached hairstyle. That looks like it's sucking the nutrition out of her. Listen, Ariana, I know you're promoting Wicked, okay? But like, how long do we have to keep this hair color going? Can we switch it up a little bit, maybe? Taylor Lusso and Louis Vuitton. That looks like a mannequin skin or a hardwood floor. I wonder what would sound like if you knock on them. Charlie XCX and Marnie. It looks busted, right? It looks like she just got hit by a fucking bus. But do you know why does it look busted? So I'm reading the information. So apparently this dress is made from all the recycled t-shirts from the 50s to the 70s. That is so cool, y'all. Divine Joy Randolph in Gap. So this is a collaboration between Gap and Zach Possum. And apparently, from the picture I'm seeing, I think they're denims. I like this ocean of denims. You can see different blues, different ombre of denims. It's very creative. And do you see the nails? Like, it also matches with the outfit. Camila Cabello in Ludovic de Saint-Cernin. I talked about this brand in my Oscar video, so if you haven't watched that yet, go fucking watch it, bitch. She's wearing a gown that is featured with Swarovski crystals. Lots of it. So normally I'll be like, oh my god, love the dress, bling bling, shit like that. But the handbag actually took my attention. It's a block of eyes with a metallic rose in there. I'm just curious, is this an actual bag or just a block of eyes? Yo, this is so campy. Whoever thought of this idea completely fucking killed it. Annihilating. And when it comes to rhinestone Swarovski crystal dresses, I always have a question, like, how do you wash them? Can you even wash them? How do you even clean them? Just dry clean? But I don't think that's gonna work. Next we have Onika Tanya Mirage and Marnie. Wow, she's giving us a lot of flowers. I love how the dress looks like an oil painting and then the flowers just started blooming out of there. She's having some mobility issues, that's what I'm seeing here. But overall, I like this outfit. I think it's very cute. It's very bright, vibrant, but absolutely fucking hate the hair. That looks like something you see from a Sassoon ad. You would be like, oh yeah, that looks cool, innovative, but nobody would actually appreciate that. Bad Bunny and Mason Margiela. And apparently, Bad Bunny is one of the co-chairs in this year's Met Gala, so I think it's okay to be a little bit critical on them. Because if anybody who should be understanding the assignment, it should be them. So the stitching on the outfit just makes me feel like he just pulled that shit out of a sewing machine. And it's too much stuff going on. The hat, the diamond-shaped glasses, and the leather gloves, and the bouquet that he's holding, it's too much. Is he on theme? Is he giving us a show? Absolutely. But I'm just not really into it. I think it's too many things going on at the same time. I just don't know where to look. Lil Nas X and Lure. You know, one thing about Lil Nas X is he will never be boring at the red carpet. So I'm trying to understand him. I'm trying to walk on his journey. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Listen, is this a last minute choice? This is Lil Nas X we're talking, but it's like, I'm expecting more. You're giving me this? What is going on here? Like, I don't even understand what's the backstory to this. Tell me, let me know. I'm sorry, is this Sydney Sweeney or BILIBILI eyelashes? Are we feeling the powder blue Miu Miu gown with stems on it? I don't hate the dress, but it's like a wedding dress in a different color. I'm just not used to a black-haired Sydney Sweeney. Like, girl, are you in your rebellion era? What is going on here? Tell us about it. Okay, let me put it this way. If the dress is actually made to look wet, but not actually wet, that would be more impressive. And honestly, what does this dress have to do with the theme? The makeup shows she's crying, but why is she crying? Girl, why are you crying and why are you wet? I'm trying to understand here. Gigi Hadid and Tom Brown. Okay, love the dress, on theme, but this dress just reminds me of a plate of pasta and covered with creamy Alfredo sauce with scallops on the top. And also the red lip and the hairdo just reminds me of Marilyn Monroe. Is this my favorite? Absolutely not, but I would say she looks very good. Gwendolyn Christie and Mason Margiela. Okay, she reminds me of Hunger Games, and she's radiating dark energy. It's almost like she's the evil queen or the antagonist from some play or some movies. I love the velvet dress and the sheer cape, and her hairstyle just reminded me of Pringles. Next we have Cardi B and Windowson. She reminds me of Marge Simpson, and I like how she's wearing jade and diamonds that kind of just accentuated her décolletage area. That dress looks like a dark cloud, but from the information that was given by the designer, yes, we're gonna talk about this, okay? He said, this dress is supposed to represent fertilization, so that's why it's in black. And I guess, okay, wow, that makes sense. What now? Let's talk about the little fiasco that happened in Met Gala that caused a backlash to Cardi B. So apparently when she was doing the interview when Emma Chamberlain was asking her like, oh yeah, who are you wearing tonight? She forgot the designer's name. She said it was Asian and everything. Then the netizens were just gunning for her. They were like, oh my god, how dare you? How can you not remembering the designer's name? That's so disrespectful. A lot of people say like, oh, she was being racist and anything. So my thoughts, I don't think she was being racist, but she definitely fumbled the bag by not remembering the designer's name, because here's the thing. The designer paid so much money, so much effort and energy. There's blood and sweat and tears making this dress for her to wear at the Met Gala. And her only job is to remember the designer's name. I'm wearing this person's brand, and then tell the audience about the backstory, the inspiration behind making this dress. You only have one job and you fucked it up. Obviously, if I was the designer, I wouldn't be happy about it. But that kind of just put the designer in a weird situation. How am I supposed to react to this if I was the designer? Should I be sad? Should I be disrespected? What should I do? What's the response should I give as a designer? I don't know. Yeah, she definitely fucked up on this one, but I don't think there was racism involved. Next, we have Jennifer Lopez and Schiaparelli. I'm reading this. So apparently this gown took 800 hours to create and featured more than 2.5 million silver buckles and beads. Oh, by the way, JLo is also one of the co-chairs of this year's Met Gala. So I don't have anything bad to say about this dress. This is definitely, I think it's the best look that she have ever worn on the red carpet. Y'all, look at her back. Look at her physique. Well, this woman, let me tell you, this woman definitely spends at least 3 hours in the gym every single day. That is some dedication. That is very inspiring, y'all. But every time I look at JLo, I just think about the time she got humbled.
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to live and my room was upstairs right there. Jennifer Lopez.
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here.
Next, we have Dua Lipa and Marc Jacobs. She looks like a drag queen forgot to tuck that night. What is going on, Miss Lipa? Why is there a boat? What is actually in there? Did you train too hard in this season? What is going on? Zendaya and John Galliano. She's also one of the co-chairs of this year's Met Gala. She just reminds me of that fashion show, and she's even mimicking the pose from the model. I don't know, is it me or she looks like an iridescent beetle? Love the blueberry thingy. I think that part represents fruits, right? And the whole look just gives me like, don't touch me, bitch, I'm poisonous. I'll send you to see Jesus. This is her second look. She's wearing Givenchy. I'm not really fancy about this black gown, but the headpiece, y'all. What the actual fuck? That looks so cool, bitch. I want that. I want that bouquet on my hat. I want to be one of the flowers. Let me tell you something. John Galliano, one of the greatest talented, idiosyncratic people in the fashion industry. Oh, so apparently I'm reading this. The first one is when John Galliano was in Dior. He was representing the Dior era. And the second one was when John Galliano was the creative director in Givenchy. So the second look was representing the Givenchy era. Kylie Jenner and Oscar de la Renta. You know, I would be more impressed. I will literally be gagging if in the middle of walking on the red carpet, Kylie pulls her hand inside of the dress and pulls out a bag of buggles or 2 ice cream cones and start licking it. That would be iconic. This is something I don't mind to see her wear at the Oscar carpet. But when it comes to Met Gala, I'm just expecting something more. You know, giving us 2 ice cream cones. Can we do that? I don't know what it is about him, but every time I look at his face, he's giving me that he's trying so hard to resist the urge to cough up a phlegm. Michelle Yeoh and Balenciaga. Okay, Miss Hershey, I see you. I wonder what is the texture of this dress. Is it like aluminum foil that peels when you touch them, because that would be cool. At least she's gonna stay warm if the apocalypse comes. That is a no. She looks like a pitcher plant or a diva cup. Elle Fanning in Balmain. Wow, that is pretty. She's supposed to represent water, right? But what kind of materials did it use? Why does it look transparent? Because when a dress is made to look like this, it's not a dress anymore. It's art. It's an art piece. Next, we have Kaya Gerber in Prada. Wow, she's a mermaid. She's literally a mermaid. She's wearing fish scales. And can I just say, she looks so much just like her mother. That's some genetic lottery, y'all. It's giving, I'm the ambassador to this breast cancer center. Chris Hemsworth and Tom Ford. He's also one of the co-chairs in this year's Met Gala. Bitch, I'm calling the immigration to deport his Australian ass because this is a crime. What the is this? He should get death penalty for this. What the Seriously, what in the is this? Go home. Seriously, just go home. Why even bother? Just go home and knit some sweaters. Next, we have Sebastian Stan in Army. Okay, he's trying. He's trying because here's the thing. With Chris Hemsworth at the fucking bottom, I'm not mad about any guys no more. Y'all.
I'm horny.
Let me tell you, I'm not even joking right now. If this guy comes up to me and he says, get down on your knees and bark, I'll bark for him. I'll bark for him. I don't bark for nobody, bitch. But I'll bark for him. I'll do it. I'll do whatever he says. Okay, he can take all of my money. He can slap me across the face. I'll let him do it. It's that good. Stray Kids and Tommy Hilfiger. Oh. Wow. Another death penalty. I don't even know why bother to have an umbrella, but at least you have your weapon when the zombie's coming. Okay, lesson learned. Don't put too many flowers on the dress because at this point, they're no longer flowers anymore. They look like loofahs. Next, we have Anoki. Y'all, this woman is not real. She is not a human. Are you fucking kidding me? Sometimes I just feel like God just forgot my name. Like, God, do you still remember me? Do you still remember my name? It's me. Your child. Why are you abandoning me, God? Why?
I just want to be appreciated.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.